What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Coach Black, your internet relationship and breakup coach. Today's topic: how long should you be in no contact with your ex before you move on permanently? If you're watching this video in a very anxious state or in a place of loss, mourning or grieving a relationship with this person who mattered a lot to you, and you're starting to try to pick up the pieces, or at least make sense of all the things that happened, and just how much hurt you might be feeling currently. And maybe you're starting to question the reality of the time you spent together, the promises, the trips, the vacation, and every intimate moment that you shared. And so you're still thinking or trying to save the relationship, and you're watching no contact videos. That's how a lot of people find my channel. So I understand that feeling. Trust me, I've been through that myself. And so maybe in this place of questioning things, you know you cannot stay in this place forever. You cannot be in this place of uncertainty forever. The show and life must go on. Things must progress. Things must continue to move forward. And you're starting to think, okay, how long exactly should I do no contact? 30 days, 45 days, 90 days, what should that look like? I want to answer this question here, but first, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the future videos that I put out. Here's what you have to understand, okay? You need to stop looking at no contact as some kind of game or strategy that you're doing with your ex, even though it does function in that way a lot of times. No contact with your ex should be a position that you're taking, right? You're at a place where you're trying to communicate or you're trying to negotiate with this person because you want the relationship. Obviously, they want out. They have no interest in you. They have no interest in fixing the relationship. And so at some point, you have to accept that. So no contact shouldn't really be a strategy or a game, even though it appears that way. It's just you're accepting what they're giving you. You're accepting the reality of what they want, which is they want nothing to do with you. Now, a lot of times that can change, and in some cases it does, but you need to assume that it will not change. So when you're going into no contact, essentially you're really doing it for yourself. This is the last thing that you can do to maintain any modicum of self-respect that you have, any ounce of autonomy, okay? Your ex has all the power. They've decided where this relationship is gonna go, and the relationship is over. So the least you can do is not keep blowing up their phone, chasing them, begging them, trying to make things work. You have to accept it. And sometimes that will look a lot more hurtful. It will look a lot more painful because you want to fix the relationship. You want to get back together, but you realize that's not gonna happen as long as they're not interested. So I want you to stop looking at no contact as a timeline. It is not a 30-day recipe. It is not a 60-day recipe. It is not a 90-day recipe. No contact ideally should be forever until your ex changes their mind. And if they don't, you both are going to have to live with the consequences of whatever comes forth. And sometimes it's going to be, again, extremely hard to go through. It's gonna be extremely painful to go through, but you really don't have any choice, okay? So this is a short video, like I said, that I was thinking about because of some of the emails and a couple of the calls that I had last week, and people trying to salvage things or trying to force conversations where there's nothing there, right? The conversation cannot move forward. So at the end of the day, you have to do what is best for you. You have to protect yourself and let the chips, as they will, in your ex's hand fall where they may. Now, if your ex does reach out to you or things start to change and there's a little bit of communication, so be it. That works. That's something that you can work with or something that you both can work from. But if that's not the case, again, this is more about learning to accept. Learning to accept things that you probably don't want to accept. The worst of things. And eventually things will get better. You will move on from this. Maybe your ex will move on. They'll find someone else and you'll find someone else. Or in some situations, which is why people watch this, you will come to a place where you can actually have a meaningful conversation. But until then, do not look at no contact as a game, as a joke, as a strategy. Do it and stick to it. If you have any thoughts, questions, comments, please drop them down in the comment section below. If you want to talk to me about your situation, click the first link in the description and I'll be happy to work with you. If you haven't already, please like this video. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the future videos that I put out. I really do appreciate it. I want to say thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.